What's up everybody, it's Enes here. Welcome to another episode. This week we're in the historic Outpost Estates of Hollywood Hills. With views from Hollywood sign to Pacific Ocean, this 3-story home with a rooftop is an iconic representation of Hollywood Hills lifestyle. Located on 6902 Los Tilos Road, this home has 5 bedrooms, 6.5 baths, approximately 9,000 square feet of interior space, and it is listed for $12,950,000. Let's go take a look. Started, I want to thank the listing agents Stephen Rothstein and John Iglar for allowing us to tour their amazing listing. As the front gate opens up, you go through this floating concrete driveway to come to your rooftop parking area, which is right here. And as you're driving down that driveway, you're head on with this insane view of downtown Los Angeles, which is one of the special features of this property. As I'm walking around, this is actually the parking area for this house. You can approximately park 8 to 10 cars over here. And right over here, we have a carport that actually serves as your covered parking area. But again, as I'm walking through here, all I'm focused on is this amazing view. Not many people can go down through their driveway and get a view like this. On the left-hand side, we have the elevator right here, which goes from the 4th level all the way to the basement level, which is the 1st level. But we'll show that as we go down into the house. And on the right-hand side, we have the front door right here with all this glass. Essentially, this is the front door of this home. So why don't we go through this? And there's a little bit of a landing area right here. And there's a lot of glass throughout, bringing so much natural light to the entry and also to the rest of the floors of this home. And before I leave this area, there's actually a really cool chandelier here, starting from the 4th level, going down all the way to the 1st level. All right, now let's go down to the 3rd floor so we can check out the living room and the kitchen area. So we just came down to the 3rd level of this house. But before we start touring this floor, I want to go back and look at this staircase right here. This is a full steel floating staircase with open risers to make it look more open. And each of the threads are solid wood, which makes it very clean and easy. And I love how they bolted this glass railing throughout, but still added the wood touch right here on the railing. Second thing is this peekaboo glass right here. As I'm walking on it, I get nervous a little bit, but you can actually look down to the 2nd floor from here, which I thought was really, really cool. Again, bringing all that natural light from the 4th floor down here and down to the 2nd floor. On this level, we have a living room area, patio space, bar, and the dining room area right here. And finally, we're gonna tour the kitchen. So let's get started. On my left-hand side, we have the half bathroom serving this level here. And it's a pretty straightforward bathroom. I really like these white countertops and this black sink with the wall faucet here. And even cooler detail, they have the same stacked tile design on the walls here, like the rest of the home and even the exterior. Getting out of this bathroom, now I'm gonna go to the living room area on this floor. On the left-hand side, we have a lot of built-ins, and right here, we have a gas fireplace with a stacked tile design throughout. I really like that. I really like how this comes out a little bit as well. Makes it a statement piece. And this is actually a really good sized living room space right here. First detail I want to mention are these wood ceilings that are recessed in. Not only it warms the space, it also allows these AC diffusers to be tucked in so there's no disruption on the ceiling as well. Just like any room in this house, this room is also focused towards this amazing view and the patio area, and we'll get to the patio in a minute. Right here, we have the elevator.
Why don't you step in there, Innes, so we can show people how big it is.
It's actually a really good size for a residential elevator.
Yeah.
You could probably get, 3 or 4 people in here.
Well, you, me, and Trey fit in there, no problem.
That's right. So coming out of this elevator right here, throughout this floor, they have Italian porcelain tile. And Mikey, why don't we show the floor real quick? Instead of being staggered, they've actually stacked it. And the same tile design being stacked continues all the way to the outside. The seams are actually perfectly aligned, which I thought was a really, really cool touch. Now we're going towards the center of this 3rd floor right here. We have a really, really cool bar setup here with a lot of bar seating. And here's the cool catch. If you look this house from the outside, this wall is right here is one of the exterior walls that are covered with a wood tile design. Not only that wood tile design continues to the inside, they made a great use of that wall by adding a bar right here. I thought that was a really, really cool touch. And as I go to the center of the 3rd floor, we have a dining room area situated here. And right here we have the kitchen area, but we're gonna get to that in a minute. I wanna briefly talk about the designs of the home. You're gonna see a lot of wood veneers, like wood tiles or wood ceilings throughout the entire home. Although this is a modern design home, they really wanted to bring some of the wood elements to warm up the space and make the home feel cozy. Before we tour the kitchen area, I wanna take you guys to this patio right here. It's actually a very, very cozy and private space off of the kitchen and the living area of the 3rd floor. What a great private outdoor space right here.
And as I'm walking around back here, I see this massive column. It looks like holding up the driveway. This is bigger than most that we see. What's the deal with this?
It's definitely way bigger than the usual caissons we see. So let me explain. We have the driveway essentially floating above the house right here. And instead of going with the smaller caissons on each side of the driveway, they ended up pouring this huge caisson. I mean, I'm trying to hug it. I can barely cover, maybe 30% of it. And this thing probably goes about 30 to 40 feet deep, holding the entire driveway, because you gotta remember, the whole driveway is concrete. That's a lot of weight on top of this house.
What kind of machine do they use to even put this in the ground? It seems like they'd have to use just like getting like the machine up in the hills to even drive something like this in the ground would be insane.
I know, basically it's like a big auger. They come in and they carve the space out and they put these forms in. And as you can see, it's actually perfectly formed because it was poured into a form. And this can hold a lot of weight. And like you see, there's one right here and one here holding the entire driveway right above us. Now let's go back into the house so we can tour the amazing kitchen that they have. This kitchen right here looks incredible. First thing I see are these 2 double islands with the quartz countertops that are waterfall edge. It's just such a sleek, seamless kitchen right here. These islands also serve on this one as a bar seating here as well. Full cabinetry on that wall. I just love how everything is so seamless. On this side, we have the base cabinetry here with the same countertop as the bar. And here's the cool part. They have a big picture window right here looking towards the back private patio area right there. I thought that was really cool. As I walk this way, all these right here are your cabinetry space. A lot of cabinetry throughout, but again, it's all built to be seamless and very clean. I love all these Miele appliances that are built in, and I love how they put these glass doors around it to really magnify and bring your attention to these built-in appliances. I thought that was a really cool touch.
Also that they're centered between these islands kind of gives them some gravity in the room.
Exactly. I love the symmetry in this kitchen. Everything looks so organized. You have your Miele gas cooktop right here, and I really like this tucked up vent design. Generally these things come off and I feel like it breaks the design of the kitchen, so I love they came up with that design. I thought that was really sleek. And we have the modern sink right here with these cool fixtures.
When I got here, I tried to figure out how to turn on that sink for like 45 seconds. Why don't you show the people how it works?
It should be this way. There you go.
Yeah, see, I touched everything but that.
I feel you. I mean, I'm not surprised that you were confused. You don't see that every day, but it's all about the simple minimalist designs, and I really like it as well. So as I continue this way, we have your refrigerator and your fridge setup right here, nicely paneled in to create the seamless look, and more of the pantry space here.
Really, really nice cabinetry it seems like they have in here.
It is. So this brand is called Leicht, and everything you see. If you look at the hinges, the quality of the drawers, it's very, very high end and very sleek. This is one of the best cabinetry, honestly, I've ever seen in my life. So, and the best part of this kitchen is this view. Los Angeles looks incredible from here. And here's even the cooler part. To make this view experience a little bit better, check this out. So these doors are actually automated. So as I'm speaking, they're pocketing in to this area right here, which really opens up this kitchen area and maximizes your view. Now that all these glass doors are pocketed in, you can really experience the entire city out of your kitchen, and not many people can say that. And here's another detail that I really like. They could have easily put a half wall here and put glass above it to still get the view, but the fact that they ended up going with the glass railing so they can put these pocket doors in, that was the best call I think they could have done. It really opens up the space and makes the best out of this floor level and this kitchen. And that's pretty much it for the kitchen and the living room area. If you can see right there, there's a little patio area on this floor. We're going there next. Just like the other side, this side of the pocket doors are also automated. So with a click, they start opening. And these doors are gonna start stacking up and go into the wall for that indoor-outdoor feel. And since you guys already saw opening there, we might as well just skip that and come out to the patio on the 3rd floor level. It's a little windy today, so I hope you guys are not catching that in the audio. But again, we have a staircase right here going down to the 2nd level patio area. And this is actually a really, really good space right here off of the 3rd floor. And we keep talking about the view because it's incredible, and you really get an incredible experience here looking towards the entire view, entire city of Los Angeles. We have a gas fire pit right here, kind of your seating area. Again, focus towards the view. You have an outdoor dining area right here, conveniently off of your gas barbecue area right here. A little bit of a bar setup here too. This is where you do your barbecues and your food prep right here. And most importantly, this patio right here gets a perfect view of the Hollywood sign. Overall, this patio is an incredible space. It's all about the views here and making the best out of it. Like I mentioned, you get a perfect look to the entire city here. And since we're right here, you guys might as well like our video. If you have any questions, drop us a comment below. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel so you can keep seeing mansions looking at a view like this. And that wrapped up the 3rd floor of this property. Now we're going down to the 2nd floor so we can check out the bedrooms and the pool area. Going down from the 3rd level to the 2nd level, this is actually where you can get a really good look at the steel staircase, floating staircase right here. And the same chandelier continues to this level as well. On my left-hand side, we have a seating area here and a living room area for this floor. All the way at the corner, we have the master bedroom. And on my right-hand side, we have 2 bedrooms and a utility room. So let's go check it out. Before we go to this hallway, there's actually a half bathroom right here for this living room area. It's actually the coolest modern pedestal sink I've ever seen. And since there's no place to mount your faucet, they ended up coming up with this ceiling faucet design, which I thought was really, really cool. Check this out.
Yeah, we don't really see that very often.
Going back to the hallway, we have 2 bedrooms very identical to each other. Each of these bedrooms has their own bathroom, but most importantly, each of these bedrooms are perfectly, again, focused towards this view. And they also get a really good shot of the pool as well, since they're on the same level. In each of the bedrooms, they also have the wood ceilings throughout. Now let's go back to the hallway so we can take a look at the bedroom right next door. Pretty much the same size bedroom on this side as well, with its own bathroom. And this one also has the glass doors pocketing to the wall, so you can really experience the outdoor space and get a perfect look to the pool and your view.
Pretty incredible view.
I know, it's pretty insane. Back to the hallway, we have the utility room on the right hand side right here. Washer, dryer, countertop space, and extra storage for your needs. Now, back to this living room area right here. First, right underneath the staircase and right underneath the peekaboo, we have a little bit of a seating area right here. And even this area is perfectly situated towards the view. And living room on this side, kind of for this floor, same gas fireplace design as also right here. Again, the wood ceilings and the recessed AC diffusers throughout. Just overall really good space. And these pocket doors open up to the patio area, which we'll go next. So I'm opening these glass pocketing doors so we can go take a look at the patio space on the second floor of this house. We go straight into the patio area on this level. Again, we have the staircase coming down from the third level to second level here. Right here, we have an artificial turf off of the pool, easy to maintain, and it helps to keep the pool clean. And of course, with a view like this and a property like this, you gotta have an infinity edge pool looking down towards the entire city. It's basically infinity edge on this side and here as well, all the way to the ocean. What an incredible view. Let's talk about this pool here real quick. They have a nice, actually generous size step down here, so you can kind of enjoy the pool without having to go all the way in. And of course, on that edge, it's deep towards the infinity edge. They have a spa within the pool as well. And I'm gonna go back to the patio area. This is actually a really good space. As we're walking around, I hope everybody is getting how comfortable and spacious this area is. A lot of times, homes in Hollywood Hills tend to have small backyard, not this one. And over here, again, focused perfectly towards the view. We have a gas fire pit here and a perfect seating area. Now we're on the edge of this patio. You can get a really good look at the exterior of this home, so I want to briefly talk about that. This is essentially a 3-story home with a rooftop parking, and as we look at each level, all we see are these glass doors pocketing into the wall, and this exterior wall design right here on each wing where we have a wood-looking tile cladded on the outside. The other simple detail that I really like are these stucco white bands breaking each floor level so you can get a really good scale of the entire house. And we have almost 5,000 square feet of outdoor living space throughout this entire property, and these staircases are connecting the house from the third level all the way to the first level without needing to go inside of this home. And lastly, I want to mention this home was designed by Mark Whipple, who is one of LA's top architects. Since he was building this home on the hillside, he designed each level patio space working as a roof for the level underneath it, creating the terrace effect. Back into the house, on the right hand side here, we have the staircase going down to the last level, which is the first level of this home. And this hallway right here leads us to the master bedroom of this house. What an incredible view. I mean, downtown LA, ocean on the right hand side, and all the way to the Hollywood sign. You get any possible view you can imagine. It's pretty incredible here.
And it's crazy, like we're looking out over kind of the famous part of LA, Hollywood Boulevard. You can see the Roosevelt, you can see Capitol Records, W Hotel. It's pretty nice.
It's pretty nice, and this view only gets better at night. So they call this a floating glass box because essentially this room literally feels like you're floating up in the air looking at these incredible views. On this side, we have a pocket doors here opening up to the patio area. And as I go this way, I want to say this bed is perfectly positioned right at this opening to really get the best out of this incredible view it's positioned. Same wood elements throughout, your hardwood floors, your wood ceilings are here as well. And the same gas fireplace design is also tucked into the corner in this bedroom right here. But most importantly, this whole glass wall right here looks perfectly to the Hollywood sign.
Yeah, it's pretty nice view. I don't know if we've had a view that encompasses this many different aspects of LA views, especially in a single room.
I agree. And now we're gonna go towards this door right here, which leads us to the master bathroom of this house. Straight shot, if you come right here, there's a pretty good sized room right here. This is essentially one of the closets. The developer left this room empty so the final user can customize it to their taste. And going back into the bathroom again, we have a double vanity setup right here. And I want to mention, I really like this cabinetry design where vanity's floating, then there's a little reveal right here which you can store things, then there's an additional cabinetry underneath it, and still keeping this floating vanity design. I thought it was really, really cool. So they have two vanities, basically one on each side. This one is a little bit bigger. And I really like these cabinets on each side of the vanities for extra storage. And if we go this way right here, we have the walk-in shower. Again, beautiful tiles on the floor and on the wall, your rain head, your body spray. And I really like this mosaic tile on the ceiling right here. It's a little bit of a different touch.
Yeah, and don't sleep on the steam feature. They got a steamer too.
That's right, they do. Thank you, Mikey. I started to see this a lot, enclosed toilet areas on these modern homes, and it's a fully automated toilet right here. Voila.
There you go, the future is now.
And the best part of this master bathroom is the freestanding tub. Not only it looks very sleek with this floor mount tub filler, it is positioned perfectly towards the Hollywood sign thanks to this floor to ceiling picture window. Last part of the master suite is the main master closet. So I'm gonna keep walking as we talk about this room because it's really, really good size. Like I mentioned before, developer left this room open so the end user can customize it however they want.
That's right. And I feel like there's one thing that's a good takeaway from this. And as you work hard, you're too frugal, never forget that life is short. Just buy the shoes. All right?
I can go with that. That's pretty good. And that was pretty much it for the second floor of this home. Now we're gonna go back to the stairs so we can take a look at the first floor. So here we are at the last level of this home. We have 3 bedrooms here, one staged as a massage room, the other one as the gym, and the third one is currently staged as an office space. And on my right hand side, we have a movie theater, wine cellar, and then towards the end, we'll go out to the patio area on this level. So why don't we take left over here so we can start with the first bedroom. Before we go into the bedroom right here, this is where we have the elevator going down to the first floor. So let's go this way. This room right here has its own bathroom. And it's a little bit on the smaller side. This is actually a perfect place for a massage room or even a maid's quarters right here.
Little office, something.
Little office, something. Going in the next bedroom, which is right here, we have a bathroom on the left-hand side, and currently this room is staged as a gym. Even this room on the lower level gets a perfect view of Hollywood sign. And again, a lot of times homes like this, they tend to put rooms that don't require a lot of sunlight onto the basement level. In this case, having a gym, office, maid's quarters, wine cellar, and a movie theater, that was a good call. And like I mentioned, you have a half bathroom right here for this gym area. And lastly, we're going towards the last bedroom that is currently staged as an office, but although it's staged as an office, it still has a full bathroom that matches the design features of the rest of the house, closet space, and this one still gets a killer view of downtown and even the Hollywood sign. Talking about being in your office, working here, and getting inspired, you have everything you need. And since we are right here, I want to talk a little bit about the business, and that means make sure to hit that like button. If you haven't already, you have to subscribe to our channel. If you have any questions in regards to this property or any other property in Los Angeles, you know what to do. Leave us a comment below and you will get a response from me. And that wraps our tour in the office. We're going back towards the staircase and the landing of this floor right here. We have a little bit of a living room, kind of like a seating area right here off of the wine cellar. But the coolest room on this floor is the movie theater. It's nicely padded with a carpet. It's dark. This room doesn't have any windows, which is perfect for a movie theater. That's what you want. And I personally like that they went with these comfortable seating rather than like a traditional movie theater seating. I thought that was a nice touch. And lastly, this whole room is pre-wired for your speakers and for your movie projector system. And in fact, there's actually 2 caps right there where you have your electrical, so you can fine-tune this room however you like. And going back to the landing area on this floor, like I mentioned, we have a little bit of a living room area here, and these pocket doors open up to your garden patio. We're going there next. But before we do that, of course, you have your temperature controlled wine cellar right here. I almost want to say maybe 1,000 bottles here. It looks pretty big, and pretty much it. Now let's open these pocket glass doors so we can go to this last level outdoor space here. Again, of course, these doors pocket all the way in and open up to this turf area right here. Here's what's cool about this space. You can kind of walk around the property here, and at this point we have the whole house behind us. I really like this space because you really even get closer right here towards your view. It's very private. I really like what they did with the landscaping here. It's almost like no one can see you. This is a perfect place to hang out and have your private time here. You're kind of secluded from the rest of the house. Overall, experience the Hollywood Hills lifestyle. And that was pretty much it for this house. This home was one of the best houses we have ever toured in Hollywood Hills. From a private driveway to incredible views throughout, open floor plan with pocketing glass doors on each level, and the infinity edge pool looking towards the city, all these elements combined makes this the ultimate Hollywood Hills home. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to give us a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. And if you have any questions, just like I mentioned before, drop us a comment below and you will get a response from me. Again, I want to thank the listing agents, Stephen Rothstein and John Iglar, for allowing us to tour their amazing listing. Lastly, make sure to follow all three of us on Instagram, and we will see you guys next week.